What's good, YouTube family? This your God Bless One. Thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Go and hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Now look, we got to talk about this young Pharaoh situation. The aptitude this thing is growing towards. Somebody need to tell this man the truth. First of all, much salute and respect and blessings to that Queen Tasha K. She does an exceptional job interviewing anybody, intertwining with her ideas and her suggestions, and good commentary when she's interviewing people. So this is not about Tasha K at all. I'll give her flowers and her homage. Other than that, this is gonna be an exhibit displaying the tongue alien, aka young Pharaoh. In the meantime, hit that like button, notification bell, and let's rock out, gang. Check out my new associate artist, Kid Outlaw, with that new hit, Run It Up. Check for the links in the description box and go make sure you guys get your own banger of the new hit, Run It Up by Kid Outlaw. Now, YouTube family, we can say what we want, we can bring this to the grand rising of the situation, but I just want to know, man, it makes me want to know when I look at young Pharaoh speaking, doing this BS interview he's doing. No disrespect to Tasha K, I mean him, the things he's saying is BS. I just want to know who did this to him. Who did this to young Pharaoh? Seeing young Pharaoh like this, man, I know something bad happened down the line. We're going to talk about him losing his YouTube channel, the up and downs he went through, heartaches, relationship. But I know, because this isn't the YP we knew for years, bruh. This ain't him. I've never digged into his class teachings. I'm going to be real. No matter how many thousands of videos I've seen, I've always thought of him what I think of him as. So when I see this interview he does, he went from being a clown to a disturbed individual. I call him the tongue alien. Bro, what? I don't want to hear what anybody's telling me what's going on with his tongue or whatever, and people to tell me that I'm weird for paying attention to the tongue. Bro, it's uncomfortable, bro, to watch you sitting there and be in a professional setting, and there was nothing professional about you. Clown show. Is it gonna be a lit interview? Well, every clown makes the circuit lit. So of course, what's a circus without a clown and a clown without a circus? So if I was interviewing somebody, I wouldn't mind interviewing a clown like that, but I do not take YP serious. Now, the same spirits that he has channeled have basically turned against him. The same chakras and things he brings up, but like, this is the art of scamming to a T. And I don't like doing this and saying this about people, but this is exactly the art of scamming. I mean, this is what happens basically when people think they're the smartest person in the room. You can't tell them anything. They're disengaged when they're in conversation with you, meaning that a conversation is supposed to be a dialogue and a communication going back and forth. When this clown young Pharaoh speaks to people, he's already deleted everything you gotta say, and it doesn't even go out the other ear. It's obsolete in his world. He's the only thing that matters. You gotta remember, they really think that we're all micro dummies living in their world. They don't believe in that we're smart or we can somewhat understand it. They feel that they've obtained so much of a knowledge of level nobody else can stand toe to toe with them. So they have to give this out to the masses because we would be dead without them. So it's a godlike complex they built up and trumped in their own imagination. I mean, it's facts, man. It's like there is no understanding with people who lost their souls already. There's no understanding. Just disingenuous teachings coming and rhetoric coming in and out. I mean, his mouth movements, look at the screen. His mouth movements it told me all I need to know. It told me all I need to know about this clown, bruh. The mouth movements alone, bruh. And it's like the eyes are windows to the soul, and you can see right through his eyes. He's empty of knowledge. It's nothing but emptiness in there. You can reach such a level of highness or knowledge that you start surpassing what the Most High is supposed to be, or if you even believe in that. I mean, there's a fine line between spirituality and insanity. I'm going to say that again. There's a fine line between spirituality and insanity. You know what I mean? And in his world, I don't know if he's either of the or. I look at him as a clown who's highly intelligent and know what he's doing. He knows how to trick you people and bring a whole new mass of followers, because this is the building process against for young Pharaoh. Losing your channel like that is the most hardest thing to overcome. And you got to watch these people when they lose their channel, including myself. If that person is not strong enough to understand the reality they're living in, then things like losing that type of financial wealth you got, the groups of people who following you, this is his livelihood. So he's going through the different phases of going up and down. Like, these frauds have proven that the only thing they know is how to trick themselves into believing their own BS. I'm gonna say that again. These frauds have basically proven the only thing they know is to trick themselves into believing their own BS they regurgitate out there. And then you other people listen to his BS and you regurgitate it to other masses. And therefore, just like ants do when ants feed each other through the mouths, you're feeding each other BS and don't even see it. I want to thank Tasha K for proving me right about young Pharaoh for so many years now. The thing is that it wasn't a being that was a demon. I mean, he's not a being, he's a demon. Look at the tongue, the gestures, the extra. You know, he's more extra than a sedity female at a beauty pageant. Look at this guy. Clown diva. The caps in your mouth represents the capping you do so much. And if you're going to be about this gold life, I understand we're people of wealth and we like the royalty and all that. Tell this demon, young Pharaoh, to at least go put the real thing in your mouth. And this cap, you already talk with the lips, but to times it by 10 with this cap on top of your caps, come on, bro. Like, let's work with me, man. At the end of the day, YP gave his body over to demonic spirits a long time ago. I don't need his baby mother, his exes and other people, his ex-roommate, Nature Boy, which we still dance between. What's up with you and Nature Boy being roommates? And we do know Nature Boy selling himself to white males during his escapades. We're not gonna even get into that, and that's another thing people like tiptoeing and dancing around. Now, losing your channel brings among the worst in you. You go through levels of depression and all that. So I'm not trying to, you know, sanctify him as if I'm holier than thou. That's the problem. We have way too much people in this world who think they're holier than thou, and it smells better than everybody else. And it's a good thing to have confidence, but what fine line do we draw the difference between confidence and asinine? Like, let's just keep going, man. He's basically not living in reality, or at least what the truth of reality is. He's in his own circumference, like his own world, bruh. And it's like the Matrix has always been here. The Matrix has always been here. Basically, you frauds didn't discover anything. Some of these knowledge you teaching us, you come in this whole platform as if you're the one who galvanized the truth and found this tremendous thing called consciousness. You guys are literally thinking you have the recipe of this thing that's called consciousness, and it disturbs me. It's like you people are not conscious, you're woke. There's a fine line in the difference. You're not conscious, you're woke. I sit back and I say, I find myself and I sit to myself and I say, bro, bless on you, you're a highly intelligent person, but it means little of nothing when you still can work. Highly intelligent to wake up one day and realize we don't know anything. And that's what scares the hell out of people, to not know anything and then badger on about it. So this whole abduction by aliens, do I believe there's a form of alien and people out here, but not in the construct and what they tell us, not in some green bean and a big head. Oh, if they're so smart, you'll have a low capacity for proteins and meat, so you'll be thin, and all these descriptions they gave us, another person gave us. No, I don't even believe space is what it is, what they tell us. Part of me still believes it's nothing but oceans up there. And I know you can laugh at me. At least I'm open enough and I have integrity enough to tell you I don't know. Then you're gonna tell me go to people who knows. But that's the thing, you're a human being. I don't have faith in humanity to believe we know anything. I believe humanity stops counting from 1 to 10. They skip the numbers to make their own reason and answers, therefore making their own so-called intelligence to make themselves feel better about the real world we live in. We're micronism living in a lost reality, and we don't know the meaning of life. We have different ideas, different so-called scientists, historians, all this, and it all tells me at the end of the day, nobody knows anything. And that's the truth. So it's not about whether I believe in alien abductions or not. It's about the BS he's selling out here. He doesn't even believe he got abducted. But you need to do this to build a new platform, a new form of followers. And what better place to go to than Tasha K? She's lit. She's been lit for the last 6, 5, 7 years. So it makes sense for this man to garner his movement even more because he doesn't have the platform that he once upon a time ago had. So this is not me hating on Young Pharaoh. If you want to know what I think of Young Pharaoh, just stare at this video of him and Tasha K right there and look at the theatrics and the BS he's doing. That's all you need to know to understand on how I personally feel about the man they call Young Pharaoh, the tragic Young Pharaoh. Look, I'm your God bless one, man. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Tell me if I was way too much on this dude, on this fraud. Let me know what it is, man. Make sure you hit the like button and notification bell, man. I'm your God bless one. Thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop Live, y'all. And make sure you check out that hottest artist in Florida, man. Kid Outlaw got the top hits. He got Mission, but this hit is a brand new hit. It's called Run It Up. Let's check out Kid Outlaw. Salute, gang. One.
When it comes to the guap, move quick. Running bands up, I'm the man, bruh. Straight from the trenches, my soul's relentless, never jealous. Young and get that fatty, can't be reckless. Fuck the next bitch. There's M's on the table.